Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my Confidence on Camera Challenge, day number 7. So, the end of the first week. So, I feel like I've come some way so far. I'm really, really pleased with my progress. But I'm going to look back through my videos, over the next few days and sort of take some more notes. But anyway, on to today's topic. So, today we're going to go through goal setting, and then more importantly, on top of that goal setting, how we can make sure we achieve those goals. Now, there's a really good model that I've come across over the years when I was in the fitness industry, but also I use this every day through my day job with HR functions, and it's called me, we, and us. In a well-being, it can be applied to all sorts of different things, but in a well-being sense, it's what does well-being mean to me as an individual? What does well-being mean to we as a team or department or family? And what does well-being mean to us as an organization or a community? And if we can answer those three questions confidently, we can achieve all sorts of different things. So I'm going to apply this to a well-being goal, but you can put it to sustainability, to DEI, sort of inclusion. You can add it to all sorts of different stuff. But for well-being, let's say we're going to go for, let's say I'm a busy NHS nurse working on Leeds General Infirmary on their A&E department. Very busy person, very, very busy person. And let's say my well-being goal is that I want to go for a walk on my lunch break for 30 minutes round the block. Something you would hope is quite straightforward. What can I do? What can I do to achieve that goal? I can bring my trainers in, slip my trainers on, go for my walk. I can bring my jacket if it's raining like it is right now. That's what I can do. That's completely on me. There's nothing that anybody else can do there. That's completely on me. So what can I do? What can we as a team or my line manager do to help me achieve that goal? Let's say we take our breaks around the same sort of time on our shifts, and sometimes someone gets caught out in security or they're stuck in a cross queue, whatever, and their breaks sometimes overlap by 5 minutes. Now, when I take my break, that means I'm taking it later, or the overlap means that we're short-staffed for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and I don't feel able to leave premises and go for a walk. I would like to take my break later in my shift so that I'm more able to go for that walk, and there isn't going to be an overlap into my break or someone else's. That's something that we as a team can do to enable me to achieve that goal. And what can we as us as an organization do to achieve that goal? Tough nut to crack. I'll give you that, but the NHS has a very much a keep calm and carry on type mentality. It's we're all in it together. We're a community. We support another. Now that's awesome, especially during COVID. Absolutely needed, but but we're not in that anymore, and it's not conducive to me being able to achieve my goal if I feel like my colleagues are keeping calm and carrying on back on the ward, and I'm swanning off round Civic Hall. There needs to be a culture of acceptance that taking a break is okay. Now, as mentioned, that's a bigger nut to crack, but by taking that well-being goal and thinking about what I can do, what I can do to achieve that goal, considering what we as a team or department can do to help me achieve that goal, and considering what the organization needs to do to enable me to achieve that goal, we can get a much broader understanding of every stakeholder's requirements, for the lack of a better word. It really, really helps us to map out the journey to achieving that goal. Now, let's take a professional goal and apply me, we, and us there to that too. So let's say I work in a large organization. I'm relatively junior at the moment, and I want to increase my management capability. I want to progress my career. Quite a common goal, I should imagine. What can I do to achieve that goal, to progress my career? What can I do? I can read books. I can listen to Diary of a CEO podcast on repeat. I can go on courses. These are things that I can do myself. But we know that if we want to progress our career, we can't do it on our own. We need to be enabled and supported through that to achieve that. So what can we as a team or my line manager do to support me with that goal? I need the opportunity to shadow HR. I need to be able to shadow finance, get a better understanding of how that works. I need to lead small, safe projects, get an idea of how they're funded. These are all things that I need to be given opportunity for in order for me to progress my capability to grow my career. And what can us as an organization do to enable me to achieve that goal? I did some consultancy work for a large university a number of years ago, and they had their career progression was that you could only go for a more senior role if you've held that role before, which is obviously completely unattainable for the vast majority of people. So they hemorrhaged staff because they wanted to progress. Thankfully, they've since done this, but then what can us as an organisation do? There needs to be realistic opportunities for career progression within the organisation. So again, taking that me, we, and us approach, we can map out that professional goal, and we can really sort of understand who needs to do what and when, so that when we come to review this, we can say, well, we agreed this, we didn't quite meet that. What can we change? What can we learn? How can we grow? And together to build that. And the conversation canvas I mentioned a day or so ago is built upon that model, as well as a couple of others, but it's built upon that model when it comes to goal setting. So what goal, let's think of 3 different well-being goals you might want to achieve between now and our next conversation, say 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, 12 months, whatever. What's a goal you'd like to achieve between now and then? And then using me, we, and us, let's map out how we can get there. So I hope that's helpful. Me, we, and us. What does well-being mean to you? What can you do? What does well-being mean to we as a team or department? What do they need to do? And what does well-being mean to us as an organisation? What does that need to do? I hope that helps you to set your own goals and progress on and kick on from here with whatever well-being means to you. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I shall see you tomorrow.